What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today it is episode 4 of Pokemon PC Pickup Haul. A lot of cool stuff today, so really excited to get into it and show it off to you guys. We, as always, will of course start off with the non-card items, but we'll do it all on the camera this time. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so first up, for a little backstory on this, there's people on Reddit who do really cool like arts and crafts style stuff that is catered to Pokemon, and happen to come across something really cool and unique. I, of course, wanted to get it done in Ditto form, so we have this right here, which is really cool. It's a really simple arts and craft, but it's just a bunch of energies of the Pokemon put together, and then as you can kind of see through the back of it, you just put a different color piece of paper, you just glue it to the back of the Pokemon cards, and then kind of like X-Acto knife this area out and have the silhouette of Ditto. So just thought it was a really cool thing. Definitely wanted to pick one up. I am planning to get it framed, and then I'm just going to put it in the back with all the other stuff over there. So really cool, random, very random pickup to begin the video. Up next, another really cool piece, which is a very old Japanese Pokemon CD from the TV show, and I just thought this was really cool, and it's not even an expensive item at all. I just thought it would be a really cool display piece. As you guys can see, if we slide this off, this is just the case right here, which it's really cool case in itself, and then you open this up and the frame for the holder of the CD is just so cool looking. And then we can flip back here, and obviously I can't read any of this, but we've got all of these really cool pages of all kinds of stuff on there. Got a Pikachu page, bunch of random drawings page, really cool. The like hand-drawn characters on this side. Got a Team Rocket page, one of these, another random one, another one of these looking ones from like the artists. Got a Pikachu page, got a Meowth one, Mewtwo and Ash with Pikachu. Another Ash with Pikachu from the show. Got some Psyducks and some more Psyducks. And then even more Psyducks, and then the back of it, really cool artwork right there. But yeah, just a very unique random piece to put as a display piece in the background. I just thought it was really cool. I think it'll go great next to my vinyl that I have, so yeah, just decided to pick it up. Okay, moving into the card pickup section of the video. This first lot of cards are all from the same person. We are first starting with a sealed Pichu promo. Had literally never seen this before this person's post, and it is extremely clean. I can almost guarantee it would 10. But I'm gonna keep it sealed in here. Thought it was a really cool, unique Japanese promo. I love all of I'm starting to really get into the Japanese exclusive promos, so going to probably be adding those to the collection more often than not now. And yeah, just a really cool artwork too. Loved this, so definitely had to pick it up. Up next, we have this really cool, once again, Japanese exclusive promo. It is a movie promo with Meowth and Team Rocket. I thought that this was such a sick card. We have barely any Team Rocket artwork cards with Jesse and James, and I just knew I had to get it. Super clean card too, considering that it's from 2009. Super cool pickup right there. Then I've got a Vending Series Absol, which is of course once again Japanese exclusive. This will obviously be going into the Absol portion of my binder, and for collecting those cards I am just strictly collecting the English variants, but if there is non-English exclusives then I will collect those too, so add that to the pile. Really cool card too. A bunch of these from this order, I had never seen these cards before, so really cool pickups. Up next we got a Reverse Holo Raichu that I've was just missing. I haven't gotten it yet. This one's from Platinum, I believe, and in pretty good condition considering it's 2009, so another cool pickup there. We then have another one that I had never seen before with this Hollow Pachirisu. I just thought the artwork was really, really cool on this. This is just going to go into the artwork section of the binder and was also very clean. This person did a good job of keeping care of his cards, so I was really happy to get that. And then the final card from this order was once again, another Japanese exclusive, the Flareon Unigaba promo card, which this card is actually insanely minty, so it is in fact not going into my binder, and as much as I want it to, I am going to grade this because I have like a 95% certainty that it's going to get a 10 and would absolutely love this in a slab for my PC. So this one is not going into the binder, still wanted to show it off. It is going to get sent to get graded. Up next, these two are from the same order, some really cool Japanese Silver Border EX cards. First off, another Japanese exclusive with this Lucario EX, and then the Ninetales EX, one of my favorite artworks of the Silver Border EXs. This was a really cool and unique pickup for me, and I was so happy to get my hands on both of these. I think the Lucario's about light play. You can see decent bit of whitening, but nothing like too prominent. Front's super clean, which is all I really care about when putting them into binders. And then kind of same thing here, decent bit of whitening on the card, but front is very, very clean. So really cool cards right there, I can't lie. Up next we have a English Hitmonchan EX Silver Border card. This one is, I believe, oh yeah, it is technically damaged. It has like the smallest little crease right there, as you can see, so got it for a much cheaper price, and it like is barely even noticeable on the front. There's like a little divot right there, if you can see that, but other than that, front looks super clean. It's an overall clean card, and to be able to buy this as a damaged copy was absolutely worth it. So, and I think I've said this in previous episodes, but for the Silver Border EX portion of the binder, I'm actually usually, for the most part, looking for heavy player damaged variations because of these cards being so expensive. It's going to make it much more affordable and much easier to complete that portion of the binder. So, final Silver Border EX of the video. Up next, we have a Hisuian Zoroark V-Star, just one of my absolute favorite artworks from Sword and Shield era. I've wanted this for a long, long time. I just kind of always forget to pick it up, and finally pulled the trigger, and super happy to have it a part of my collection now. Up next, we've got a Zamazenta V. Same thing as the Zoroark, really cool artwork. I love the vibrancy. I'm a huge fan of the vibrancy style artworks, so wanted to pick this up as well. They were both $15 to $20 cards, and obviously they're modern, so they were near mint, and just thought they were obvious pickups for the artwork section of the binder. Up next, we got just two random Sun and Moon era promos for Pokemon that I am collecting in the binder. We got this really cute Eevee one to start off with, and this Miss Magius one as well. Very cheap cards, very clean condition too, and just cards I needed, so good pickups for those. Next up is two more Raichus that I needed, which is, I believe this one is Stormfront. I might be wrong though, but the regular version of that one, and then we've got the unlimited fossil one. So yeah, just two more Raichus that I needed, very cheap and inexpensive cards. Up next, we got the Ditto Prism Star, which is now my third one, but this is definitely one of my more favorite Ditto artworks. As you guys know, Ditto is my favorite Pokemon. This is going to start being a card like the Dedenne and the Reshiram and Zekrom from Celebrations. This is going to start being a card that every time I see it, I'm going to pick it up. I, in fact, already have another one on the way, so just going to throw this into the artwork portion of the binder. And then finally, for the purchases, just two very, very inexpensive Tomokazu artworks from the mid-era and vintage. Just obviously ones that I've never had before, and now I'm being more due diligent about when looking at posts, looking for Tomokazu artworks, because I know there is so many to collect. So especially the cheaper ones, I want to start just getting those knocked out. So a couple more to add, really cool artworks. And that is all for the cards that were purchased. Really cool lot of them for this video, I can't lie. And there is as well a bunch of cards that I already had or have gotten from videos that are going into the binder as well. It's just this portion of the video I just show the actual purchases for this exact video, so you guys will see the remaining cards when we flip over to the binder and put all the cards in. So going to sort all these cards now and then we'll switch over. All right, let's begin the entries. We do have some Pikachus to add in here. We first off got a Cosmos Holo, Reverse Holo Pikachu. This comes from the Costco 10 pack. We then have a Trick or Trade stamped Pikachu, which came in my mystery item video, and that is all for Pikachu. For Raichu, we've got the Reverse Holo pickup, and we are now onto a new page for him, so really cool to see that. As y'all can see, the Chansey line begins on the very next page, so gonna have to move that around later. I'm just gonna put the remaining ones onto this page for now. So we have this one that I showed y'all, got the Fossil Unlimited version, and then I just had a random V card from Sword and Shield in my Sword and Shield binders as well. Moving on to this page, we've got one of the Old Maid cards for Chansey, which I also got in my mystery item video. Once again, we'll have to slide down a Blissey to make room for it, and this does make a full page now, and that is all for the Blissey line for now. No Lickitung or Licky Licky. We do have an Eevee. We've got the promo that I showed y'all. No Espeon, no Vaporeon, no Sylveon, no Flareon, no Jolteon, no Umbreon. We do have a Glaceon. We have the Reverse Holo Plasma Freeze card. These are really cool cards. I'm pretty sure every evolution has one, or at least a majority of them, but got this from my mystery item video as well. No Leafeons. I do have the Reverse Holo and regular version of the Marshadow from the new Mega Evolution set from my opening that I did. And then for Lucario, I have the regular Mega EX version from that opening as well. For Absol, we have the Vending Series card, of course, and the Mega Absol from the Mega Evolutions opening. Cool to see Absol getting some cards. I believe this is the first time I have inserted cards for him in this series. No Slowpokes today. No Slowbros. No Slowkeens. We do have a really cool Vending Series Marowak to add today, which was also from my mystery item video. And this is also a Japanese exclusive card. No Billy Bolts to add. No Mews. Do have the Prism Star Jirachi to add to this portion. For Celebi, we have the Amazing Rare, which also came from the mystery item video. And then we've got the regular and Reverse Holo version of its Mega Evolutions card. No Iridas to add. No Ampharos. We do have that Mismagius promo. No Quagsires, no Kricketune line. No Moltres, no Emo cards. And then the artworks, as y'all know, we of course always have a bunch to add here. Okay, going through it really fast. We got the Pichu promo, the Meowth movie promo, the Pachirisu Holo, Zamazenta V alt art, Hisuian Zoroark V Star alt art, the Ditto Prism Star, this cool Lake Boundary card that was just in my personal collection bulk. I just thought it was cool that it had Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie on it. Just a cool Ninetales EX from 151. Cool Sudowoodo artwork that I liked. Random Blossom Holo that I thought was cool. Really funny looking Wooper artwork that I had to add. Really cool E-Series Seadra artwork. Koraidon SIR that I pulled a long time ago off camera. A Reshiram full art that I pulled in one of my Black Bolt White Flare openings. Random Holo Zoroark that I found in my bulk. A really cool Lunatone artwork from the Mega Evolutions set. And another random Mimikyu EX that I thought was cool. And we do bump into another thing on the next page, so I'm going to fill the last remaining slots and then the rest will go on to this page for now. Definitely gonna have to reorganize this binder before the next video. Yeah, I can't lie, that is such a cool looking page. Honestly, both of these, but this one especially, such a unique page. Let's add in the rest. Moving on, we've got our promos, and we do have a new one, of course. Because of opening the Mega Evolutions booster box, I got the Bulbasaur stamped promo, which is included in that booster box. I believe it goes after the ETB promos, so I will keep those slots open still as I haven't opened those yet, and put it right here. No stamped cards to add. Prism Stars is done as always. No promos that are being added to the promo specific section. We still got our energy wall. And then we do finally have some more EXs to add. The Hitmonchan EX, the Ninetales EX, and then I did just remember this should go into the Lucario portion of the binder first off because it is a Japanese exclusive. So going to flip back to add that to the Lucario area after I put these two in. Okay, Lucario going into this portion, and it does mean that we will need a second one to put into the EX area. But this page is starting to get filled out. Looks really cool, I like it. Do have Shuckles to add. Got both of the regular and reverse holo variations from the Mega Evolutions set. This Mega Evolutions set had a good amount of cards that I collect, so it was really cool to see that. No Diancie, no Gengar. We do have a good amount of Tomokazu to add. We've got the two old ones that I showed y'all, and then just more that I found from my bulk. We have Impidimp, Venipede, Elgyem, Nosepass, Larvesta, Bidoof, and both versions of Clauncher from the new Mega Evolution set. So let's add all of those in. Okay, and then as always, our last part of the video, we've got new additions, which the new addition is going to be Goldingo. Absolutely love the String Cheese Man. Gonna start one page over so that there's room for Tomokazu. But I just have the regular and reverse holo variant from Mega Evolution so far, so I think that's a great way to start it off. And that concludes the binder entries for this episode. All right, y'all, that's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to sub. We're getting kind of close to 200. Would love to hit that soon. And yeah, see you guys for episode 5 of it. See you later, y'all. Peace.